Hello, I'm back. This is Jasmine from New Paradigm Beings, and I am back to making videos for YouTube. All right. So some of you might remember me from like 2 years ago. I had begun my channel late 2015, and I had just graduated college at the bachelor level, and I started to document my journey on my twin flame journey. Okay, and I began to initiate my learning in the field of energetic healing and um, metaphysics. Okay, so since then, obviously, I took a break for about 2 years to really get on in my journey and not focus so much on getting my twin flame journey documented. I went out on my own. I returned to the city from which I graduated and really put myself out there. And really, I wanted to be interactive. I wanted to work. I wanted to learn some new skills before I go back to further my education. And yeah, I wanted to really get working on my healing. My cat just climbed up a tree and I'm just watching her right now. By the way, I'm outside. I'm in my beautiful backyard. As you can see. And I'm just feeling really good. I'm really glad to be back to do my mission. I went on I had 2 years of a lot of healing work, really going within, really meditating, and the light is so bright now. Anyway, really meditating, really going within, and let me turn this around right quick because the sun is too bright. Actually, let me put this inside. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to change my lighting. Okay, so I am back. I am feeling like I feel so much in my calling. I feel completely and utterly, I just feel so good. A lot has happened. Like, I've had so much work on establishing my boundaries with the outside world, as a woman and as a female, and being completely dedicated to what I am here to do, what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, I'm back. I'm offering my healing talents to everyone, and I'll get into that a little bit later. Especially if you are someone who is looking for guidance from another twin flame, or like help, ascension help or assistance that comes from a very highly divine source of assistance. Okay. Um, what else do I have to say about that? Well, I was working. Look at her! Oh my goodness! Syria. She might be doing this because she knows I'm recording. Isn't that crazy? She's a very mixed spirited cat. She's not just a cat. She's much more. She's a lot of different creatures and species in one body, right? Right, Syria? Okay. All right. So, as you all may know, we've had an incredible shift recently where light workers, as we've been called, are we've been pretty much forced to be completely dedicated to our journey and what we're doing here. For example, I worked to really build more business practice and build more, continue to work on my network, like my human network. Um, And that was definitely of my soul. Connection, networking, and getting people connected to who they really are. As well as vice versa, healing for me. This is my other little goofball over here. Freaking goofballs. I have two of them. One bird, one cat. Alright. Anyway, in April, for example, the intensity of this energy. In April, of course, I was very loyal at my own job, and I don't want to use vocabulary as a means of separation, but what I'm trying to say is that I was the only light worker, so to speak, in my environment, and that's usually the case for us. But there was just ongoing personal struggles with, you know, where I was working, and of course, there was like a continuous cycle of a variety of harassment at the workplace, and it was just something I never stood up for it. I'm sorry, I just never put up with that, so to speak. And in the beginning of April, I once again, I stood up to what was going on. I said no, like, I brought it up to my boss, and they decided to let me go. Because it was just not something, you know, it's not, they don't have the tools to handle that. They don't have the awareness to be able to do anything with that. And so they're choosing, you know, they're choosing their karma. Okay. As for me, it was like, okay, well, I knew this ending was going to happen. I could feel it. I could see it in my cards. I understood what was going to happen, and that was fine for me. Completely fine for me. Because the universe said it is time to remove the secular carpet from under your feet. Whether you have 1 foot on and 1 foot off, doesn't matter. It will be completely removed, and you will be focused on the things that you are really supposed to do on this planet and on this earth. And I said, of course, okay. I don't I don't have the need to go and change the way people feel they need to operate. There's nothing that I can get out of that, and there's nothing I can I don't need to fight. I don't need to do anything with that world. There's nothing that they've taken from me. There's nothing that they have that I don't have. And they've chosen their cycle. So you may have heard maybe some of you may have had grandparents or people in the older religious tradition that say, well, it's the devil's world, you know. Of course there's a sense of truth to that. At the moment, it in a way, the dark power still has its signature on the world. But we understand that that's changing, and we're the catalyst for that change. So, you know, of course, in the secular world, we'll not understand that. So when they have someone who's not on drugs, who's completely sane, who shows up to work early, leaves late, and does more than their share, they don't really know how to take that. So dysfunction, alcoholism, drugs, harassment, laziness, not cooperating, and basically turning environments into hell is normal, and that is acceptable, and that's what it is. And if you do not, if you just, spiritually just don't participate in these activities, it doesn't matter. The world will not understand how to handle that. And it's a reminder that you are obviously meant to continue on a different, you're on a different frequency. You have to honor that. This isn't a judgment, and it doesn't matter what other people do. You have to stay true to you. You have to stay true to your boundaries and love, and move on. And the universe will provide for you. Life is not a sick joke where you get things just taken from you. It's actually quite the opposite, and this is what needs to happen. So I'm like, well, okay. All right, so that's kind of my prelude. In the next video, my bird stopped screaming because he's jealous. Shut up. I will actually do a reading, just do a reading for everyone on YouTube, and I'll explain a little bit more about what I'm here to do and how I'm here to help and assist everyone that needs it. And I just want to say I love you all, and I will get back to you very shortly. Thank you so much. Welcome back to New Paradigm Beings. I have a website that's under construction. Feel more than free to go and check it out. If you want to just book a reading in advance, if you're already feeling vibes that you would love to work with me, definitely email me and we will talk about that. I love you so much. I'm really glad to be back, and I'm ready to get this stuff started. This journey is going to be so awesome. Once again, like, my channel is now going to be focused more on this moment moving forward instead of recording the past. Okay? Thank you so much. I love you all. Shine brightly and stay awesome. Bye-bye.